With the release of 1.20 just around the corner, we thought we'd have a brief look over the new additions to Redstone in the update and the amazing new things you can do. Starting off with one of the smaller additions, you can now play a dozen mob sounds in game without having to have the mob nearby and without the use of commands. To do so, simply place the head or skull of the mob whose sound you'd like to replicate on top of a note block, then power the note block. Currently, this feature works with every mob head in the game, excluding the player head. Those being Zombie, Creeper, Piglin, Ender Dragon, Wither Skeleton and Skeleton. Now, although this feature, in all honesty, doesn't have that much use, if you incorporate it with Sculk sensors, you can certainly mess with your friends by setting off creeper sounds underneath their base. Although on the surface, this block may simply appear to just be for decoration, the Chiselled Bookshelves are actually hiding a somewhat powerful secret when it comes to hiding your base. With a simple redstone setup like this, you can turn your mundane library into a full-blown vault. The system you see directly behind the bookshelves here is a signal strength filter. Its purpose is to detect what strength redstone signal a block is sending out and block the output if the strength doesn't match. This build also features an override system on the interior and a locking mechanism, meaning if your base is discovered, you can block it from outside visitors. Just a quick side note, although there won't be any full setup guide for any of the builds in this video, you can find the world download linked in the description so you can experiment with the build showcase and take inspiration from them in your own world. The final major addition to Redstone in 1.20 is the addition of Calibrated Sculk sensors. Similar to the traditional version of this block, the Calibrated Sculk sensor also sends out a redstone signal when a noise is detected. However, it allows you to decide what sounds it picks up. Crafted by simply adding 3 amethyst crystals to a normal Sculk sensor, the Calibrated Sculk sensor essentially allows for wireless redstone, which may be useful for things like automatic lighting or even trapdoors. With a setup like this, you can control the lights in your base from a distance and not have to worry about hiding ugly redstone wiring. The Sculk sensor can be calibrated for 15 different sounds in the game, and it's done through the use of a lectern, book and comparator. Now, obviously, Redstone additions aren't the only cool new features being added in 1.20. So stay tuned to the Shockbyte YouTube channel, where next week, on the official release of the update, we'll be going over all the new additions. Let us know in the comments below which feature you're most excited about.